Hey everyone, this is Melvin from CODutility.com, and I wanted to give you guys an update of what I've been working on lately. Now, this is just one of the things I've been working on. This is a map for multiplayer. This is Tangled. This is a jungle map. Something I put together pretty quickly, and there's a bunch of reasons behind that we'll get into in a minute. But first off, let's say music. Let's cover the thank yous first. Music, bensounds.com. I mentioned in the last video, if you guys are looking for freeware music or paid for music for your projects and stuff, check out bensound.com. Okay, secondly, thank you Treyarch. Thanks Treyarch and PC Dev for inviting me to test the tools. I do appreciate the opportunity very much, and I'm having a ton of fun. So thanks again. Okay, now I guess, yeah, let's get on to the map. Okay, so what is this? This is a, well, Tangle. Tangle is another way of saying jungle. It's a tangle or a jungle. A bunch of tangled streams inside of a jungly kind of map, all done in patchwork. So, I shouldn't say all done in patchwork. As you can see, there's some rocks. Like this is a rock that comes in the tools, or comes with the tools that I repatched, and I don't have any blocking behind this. The light is actually bleeding through the rock, which is pretty bad. But, okay, so you can see it here. This here is the same rock, as you can see, and I've used the same texture that I'm using over here, which is a little bit stretched over here, but as you can see here, it fits a little better. You know, there's a lot of work to go, or to be done on this map. Like I said, I'm not sure if I've said it already, but this map is about 24 hours into the process. Now, when I posted screenshots on Twitter, I don't know, about a week ago, I was about 12 hours into the process. And you can see there's a fair amount done since then, but at the same time, some of that time was also spent on the sun, building the SSIs and stuff, getting them right, you know, trying to get that yellowy sun, you know, in the sense at the same time, trying to get a little bit of a gray tone fog in here at the same time. And I'm still working on the fogs, you know, the lighting and stuff like that, but it's coming along pretty good, pretty nicely. There are some sharp edges, as you can see here. This is pretty sharp. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'll fix it up. You know, blending here has to be done, stuff like that. I still have, you know, some hard, sharp seams. But as you can see here, a lot of the seams I've taken care of. Like, that's one thing we should talk about, is detailing and how to detail these kind of maps. There's lots of quick ways of doing it, the same way you would do, say, a zombie map. See how there's a nice sharp seam here? Well, I've kind of killed the sharp seams over here. And I've done that by doing the same way you would do with a jungle map, with, like, say, rocks and a couple patches, build up some mounds, which is what really happens, in, you know, when I go paintballing in the jungle, or the forests, where I used to live in BC. We go paintballing deep in the demonstration forests and stuff, and you'd see mounds like this of dirt that, you know, been piling up forever. Anyway, so, you know, trying to recreate things that you've seen in nature is a good idea when doing a map like this, but again, they're very simple in the philosophy, because really it just comes down to shapes and paths, and then constituting those, you know, making them a reality. So once you have your layout down, you start building up your pathways. We'll get into this. This is probably a map that I will actually maybe build again, or something very similar to it. Maybe I'll build as a tutorial if people really want me to, and show them how quickly you can build these kind of maps. But anyways, okay, so yeah, it's a multiplayer map. The name's Tangled. Yeah, that's about it. It's a jungle map. It's for fun. Okay, so the time spent, I think we already covered that. It's about 24 hours in. Let's see, the unfinished area. Yeah, well, I want to give you guys a look at this. This area back here I haven't really touched, and you can see I've started playing with shapes. I got this hut here from Call of Duty World at War. This is from Namwa. And I'm not really sure if I like the shape of it. It's kind of really incredibly tall and stuff. It looks a little weird, but and the wood isn't sitting on it properly, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing some huts. I'm not sure if the huts fit in it, because the huts might give too much space for people to camp. So yeah, if you got some ideas back here, what would minimize, in a sense, give it the relative fair balance to this side of the map. This is basically just some you know, some wraparound caves. These waterfalls, will get into that in a second. You can see here. Let's see how much time. 4:46. Okay, yeah, as you can see here, that, you know, this is a pretty wide open area. Again, you know, ideas for in here, maybe some rock work. Maybe I'll bring this rock work out here into some shapes, making a little bit of a zigzag through here, kind of following the river contour. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, like I said, this is this map. I didn't block out really so much. I just kind of started laying down some patchwork to give myself an idea of what I wanted places to be, what areas I wanted to have. And as you can see, there's quite a Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it goes to show that you can really actually work something out fairly decently. You know, like if you look at that, that's not bad. And turnarounds are tight, lots of junctions in the map, and there's no dead ends, which is something in multiplayer. We'll get into that, but dead ends are a no-no if you can help it when you're designing multiplayer maps. I think that's a Cliffy B rule. I can't remember. Someone was telling me about it, and I read an article, one of the two. Let's see here. Oh yeah, if you don't know, Cliffy B is a Unreal Tournament level designer. Yeah, you should check out, look him up on Google and check out some of the stuff he's done. Read what he's got to say. He's definitely one of the more influential people when it comes to FPS design. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, I mean, there's not much really to go over here. When it comes down to, I probably will. I'll probably do another video sooner than later when, you know, I figure out what to do with this area, start closing it off, adding effects, you know, start figuring out what to do, like how strong do I want the sunlight, sun rays. What do you guys think? You think the sun rays are too intense? You think they're not intense enough? You can let me know. But yeah, I'm open to ideas. You guys got suggestions, let me know what you think. Just put a comment down in the section below, or go to codeutility.com, which we have opened up a section for Black Ops 3. So if you guys got comments, suggestions, ideas, and stuff like that, you want to start discussing stuff before you start making your maps, definitely, you know, go there, post. We'll talk about it. It'll be fun. Okay, so you can see there that little blink. I think let's see if you can have it. That's probably an issue with the way I laid in portaling or stuff for portaling, which I don't think we've gotten to yet. How much time do we have left? 226. Okay, so we've got FPS. We've got the FPS. We've talked about that, I think, or have we not? Maybe not. Okay, so I was having issues with FPS. That was one of the reasons why I built this map. Was to build this map to give myself something easy to look at when it came to where portaling structures working, how, in a sense, how easy was it to get something that I used to do quite easily working. You know, in Namois, we got maps working quite well. Again, a completely different setup, so it's not really. It's not relative, but at the same time, you know, can I do the same stuff I used to do is one of the questions I had when I first got the tools. So doing this map was another way to answer that question. Obviously, you can see you can get something really nice, actually quite a bit nicer than I used to get in Namois. As you can see, all the models are pretty badass as they all sway, trees and stuff move. It's quite a bit better, quite a bit more advanced, and the frame rate is culpably great, you know. So, I mean, a 68 frames a second, 69 frames a second in the middle of a jungle, and with all the grass models and all that stuff, you're doing pretty good. And again, you can see how some of the portals are kicking in 76 frames a second when you're looking at this rock here. And then you step over here, and it's 66 seconds, 70, 83, you know. So portaling is working for sure. It's a matter of making sure you design your map to accommodate it. And so I try to do this one to accommodate some tight portaling and some loose portaling, you know, some wider areas that were, in a sense, kind of off and difficult to get to work, and see how it would handle it. And to my surprise, to be honest, everything looks great and it's working really well. So, yeah, this map has definitely accomplished its purpose. So, if people like it, I'll keep going with it. If people aren't too fond of it, then I'm not going to worry about it too much. It might just be something I use for a tutorial or something. Let me know again. I guess what time is it now? I guess I'm running out of that time. Okay, so let me know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the map. What do you think should be done in the back here? We'll get into portaling in the next video. When I do the next video of this map here, I will show you this here real quick if I can, and to say, make sure you, if you like the video, see that's portaled. This comes into effect and all that. But anyways, yeah, we'll get into this kind of stuff. Talk about portaling, what it is, why you need to do it, why you need to design your map around the idea of portaling, and all of this stuff. And we'll get into that in the next video. And then I'll probably show you more of how it actually works when I show you guys this video. Again, I'll make sure not to clip this area. Okay, till next time, guys. Thanks so much. If I sound a little nasally or whatever, I think I'm getting over something, I don't know. But anyways, it's all good. We'll see you guys again soon. Thank you for checking out the video. Hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys again soon. Cheers, peace, have a good one.